All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
My name's Sebastian.
All right, guys, we got a lot to talk about in this episode, and so we're just going to jump right in. If you're having intercourse with two midgets, is it still a three-way?
No, I think it's irregular because two halves make one.
Just regular? Tony?
Tony just looked at me like you're a horrible person. That's what he said with his eyes to me.
Is it because you have a midget friend you don't want to talk about it?
No, not at all.
Well, wait, little
Would
people.
you call that a friend in low places?
Oh, wow. If you have sex with a midget prostitute, is it half off?
It might be double priced.
Could be. Tony, come on. Come back to us, bro. First question.
He wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all. You know, because in my house we watch Little Women of Atlanta.
So what you're saying is you've looked at those little girls and thought, hey,
No, not at all.
I shouldn't call them little girls, the small-statured
Jesus
women.
Christ, you made it so much worse.
I know, right? Sorry.
Just out of curiosity, what made you think of this?
He was watching Little People.
No, there was actually a Facebook video that somebody sent about these two midget stripper sisters, and I thought, hey, I wonder.
Do they look Filipino by chance?
Yeah,
They're on that show.
are they?
Yeah, they're pretty popular.
Holy shit.
So you have thought about it,
How small are those chances?
right? Oh my goodness,
I actually think you'd have to pay more because it's more of a
delicacy.
like a fetish type
Don't call it a fucking delicacy.
fetish type deal.
Maybe.
So, I mean, yeah, to try it out, I don't know.
To give it a little bit of a go.
That's interesting. So that leads me to my next question.
Uh-oh.
Because
It's also going to be wildly unethical.
yes, because I know that women that work in brothels in Las Vegas, right? They're like contractors. They're like ladies that work at hair salons. Not calling the ladies that work at hair salons prostitutes or anything like that. I'm just saying it's kind of that same scope of they have to pay for their spot, right? Like their chair, right? Yeah. And
Their room.
They pay the house for chemicals and all that,
Right.
all the shit they use, right? So do prostitutes have to pay for that? They get a 1099 at the end of the year, right? Because they pay the house. So how does that work?
Well, for starters, I mean, is the way taxes are collected? Is that a nationwide deal? I mean, we're used to California taxes. We're used to 1099s. Is that across the board? I mean, Nevada have 1099s as well?
Well, I don't know. So here's the thing.
So, I mean, let's base everything on what we know for California taxes.
Okay. So you as in your profession, right? You go, you do the job, they pay you, and you have to keep a certain amount out for taxes, right?
Yes.
And then
yeah, we were supposed to pay like a quarterly amount to the government.
right.
And at the end of the year, just like regular taxes, if we pay too much, we get a refund. If we didn't pay enough, we owe.
Okay, so if anybody has ever been to a brothel in Vegas, the next time you go, you need to ask these questions. A, are you a contracted employee? Do you get 1099? Or do the Johns pay you directly and you pay the house? And if so, what kind of shit do you get to write off? Do you get to write off condoms and lube and lingerie?
Yeah.
Hospital visits.
There used to be a show on HBO called Cat House.
Yeah?
I believe it was Cat House. Dennis Hoff's place. Was his name Dennis Hoff?
Well, I'm not on a one-on-one basis with anybody that owns a brothel. I don't know.
You just seem like the kind of character that would.
Yeah, right?
I believe one of the big names was Dennis Hoff. Actually, Lamar Odom, when he OD'd at one of the places.
It was that place,
it was
right?
That place,
Okay.
the Bunny Ranch. I think it was called the Bunny Ranch. But there used to be a show on HBO called Cat House.
Okay.
And it was just like your typical reality, they were there. They were, showing how everything's done. So I don't think that the workers got paid there on the spot. I think they paid the house.
Okay.
So I don't know if they would be considered as self-employed or.
Well, then if they pay the house directly, and money's never exchanged to the worker, does that mean that they get a paycheck at the end of the week? And if so, that paycheck would have to have taxes deducted along with workers' comp, right? Oh, I'm getting some answers now. This is good.
I don't know. I mean,
because let's say
they also have to pay for their room and board because they stay there. So maybe they are self-employed, and then they have to give the house X amount for the room that they actually sleep in, because they actually live there on the compound, not in the work area.
They don't work in the servicing rooms. Or they don't live in the servicing rooms.
There's like, I don't know. I don't think they're mobile homes. They're more like, what do you call those?
Prefab houses?
Yeah, stuff like that throughout they might even have to be roommates and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Again, it was all in the show.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Tony, so there somewhere in Tony's house or in his truck, he's got some book with all kinds of notes in it. So, but we don't. Okay, so you never found out in that show. It never talked about like the girls didn't walk in and pick up a paycheck.
You know what? They probably it probably did show that. I just don't remember it. It was a long time ago.
Because I'm wondering, I've always had that question, and I brought it up before on the show. Was like, okay, so let's say they do work in the brothel and they do get a paycheck. That means that they're taken out for workman's comp, right? Or some sort of disability.
Well, when you say they're taking out, I mean the house is paying for the workers' comp.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But I mean, they have to, but what it takes out of what they get paid anyways, because it all goes to the house. They take their cut and then they pay the girls, whatever that cost is.
Right.
So my question is, if a girl, like, let's say they contracted gonorrhea, right? So do they go out on medical leave while they're taking their 7 days of...
Well, I'm sure they can't let her work and have her risk giving it to somebody that goes there.
Right, because
the real question would be, is it paid medical leave? Because they have to leave for medical reasons. So it is a medical leave. But the real question is it a paid medical leave?
Right. And if it's something they contract at work, does that mean that the company has to pay for the testing?
Huh.
And then let's say she had sex with a John on Monday and she doesn't start burning till Wednesday, and she's had 30 Johns in between. Sorry, I don't know how many they do on a day-to-day basis. I'm just, I watch a lot of cowboy movies. So do they have to contact all the Johns in between and be like, hey?
Yeah, that's another good question.
Like that I would assume that they have to, right? Now, here's another question. Because not only is it legal for them to have a brothel in Las Vegas, street walking is legal too, right?
Is it?
I thought that was parts of old
Good save,
Vegas.
Tony.
Right?
Good save.
I don't know if it is street walking. I don't know if I don't know if street walking is. I don't think they're sitting on the corners.
Hey, baby.
If you want to have a good time. I don't think that's allowed. Because that would be, the city just wouldn't deal with that. They wouldn't want people being harassed. Because it's...
Come on, ain't nobody...
If you like it.
Ain't nobody harassing nobody. There's a certain part of the town that they know that, hey, look, you want to hug her, you drive down this road.
Okay, well, I'm thinking of the boulevard, the actual...
Okay.
Imagine turning down that street and they're all just fucking standing there. Look like a zombie movie, but it's horrors.
Right? Be a hell of a way to go, though.
So when you say Vegas, I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
You're thinking downtown
yeah.
Vegas. Okay. So, but they have all those,
You mean like they might have their own red light district?
yeah. I'm assuming I can't think that Vegas wouldn't. How ridiculous would that be?
Yeah, you're probably right. They probably do have something like that.
We need to go investigate.
No, we don't.
Again, nice save.
Look, well,
You guys might
we'll-
need to go
Fuck
investigate.
no.
we'll make you a media pass for your wife and just tell you, I'm going there for research reasons only.
I won't touch nobody. I won't look at
Yeah,
nobody.
you're good, dude. Come on, you'll be with me.
But hold up.
That's
why,
even
why
fucking
you,
worse.
Why are you against it?
I'm against being with a whore.
Oh, don't call her a whore.
Yeah,
she's
hey.
she's just making a living like anybody else.
She's a whore.
She's providing a service.
Like a whore.
That's the oldest fucking longest working workforce of and probably union that you'll ever fucking meet.
I don't care. It's not for me.
Wow.
You can be disappointed all you want.
I'm not disappointed. I don't think I could be with a hooker. You know what I mean?
You've never paid?
No.
Not directly,
But-
at least.
Well, I paid for 18 years, fucker. What do you want?
What are you implying?
I didn't imply shit. I pretty much just said it.
I mean, when you take, a lot has changed since we've used to date.
Right?
But who paid
Ooh,
for
did
dinner?
that one hurt?
We did.
Wow.
Who paid for drinks? We did. The guy, generally.
You know what's funny is I thought about bringing this up with you. This exact conversation, but I thought he's got a daughter. There's no way he's going to say that's, you know what I mean?
No. What?
That you pay for that, a man pays for it one way or the other because you have you know what I mean? You having a daughter, like I didn't think you would say that. Like, not that.
Well, again, times have changed.
Yeah.
And that's the way it used to be.
That's the way it used to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now,
I think there he's in the clear.
I mean, even now, my daughter, I don't even think she would take a drink from a guy anymore. Because of roofies and stuff like that. They don't even take drinks from
Yeah, I met your daughter the other day. She doesn't seem like a fuck around kind of girl. Get out of my face kind of, deal.
So that's what I mean by like things have changed since, we were on the market.
Well, yeah, because back then,
he still is.
back then, her mouth said no, but her eyes said yes.
And now that catches you a case.
Yeah, pretty much.
20 years later.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we used to, again,
Pay for everything.
Pay for movie, dinner.
You remember that was the big test. You open your side of her side car door for her,
There you go.
and make sure yours was still locked. And if she leaned over and opened yours, she was good. If not, might as well leave her there. She was no good.
I don't think mine ever leaned over and
No.
unlocked it and
Ooh.
opened it.
And now you're
We're
paying
learning
for it.
things
No, I'm
today.
just
Just kidding.
Wow, Tony, you're like, are you wanting to fight? Because we're not even fucking guiding you to those. You're just throwing shit
you're
out there.
on your own.
No, I'm not saying anything bad. But again,
It's a very precarious place to put a butt.
times have changed.
Right.
I mean, I don't even think people give out their phone number anymore. It's more of a
No, they just airdrop it.
well, no, it's more of a follow me on Instagram,
Oh yeah.
direct message me if I respond.
Because a DM's easier to fucking ignore than text messages.
See what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
Well, I remember-
would know.
I'm tapping my temple like that's fucking smart.
Well, remember back in the day, like it was all about eye contact. If you went somewhere and you saw a girl and you tapped your boy on the elbow, hey, and then by then she turned around and looked at you, you smiled back, and okay, I gotta go over there now. You know what I mean? She gave me the all clear.
And if you got a number, you'd all excited.
Yep.
And sometimes you come to find out it's not the
right.
number.
Bitches.
Ooh.
And then you had to wait 3 days to call somebody, and there was all these fucking rules. Fuck. I didn't follow rules very well, though.
You still don't.
Nah, I don't. I call right, but I call that same day or the next day. They go, Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking wait the 3 days. If you want to hang, let's go. Let's go kick it. What?
Nothing.
Speaking of dates,
Tony, fuck off.
everybody wants to know
I don't give a fuck what people want to know. That's not
what
what
you
it's
do
like.
Friday.
What did
Yeah.
I do Friday? I don't know. I wasn't here. Consciously, I wasn't there either, so.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. You need to quit fucking instigating it.
I didn't even say anything. I sat here quietly as long as I could.
Yeah,
You work
that's
on,
something.
did you work on Friday?
Yes?
What time did you get off?
Fuck, I don't remember.
What time did you go out on your date?
I don't remember.
Where'd you go?
Because that's not what it was.
He went out early because he told me before he left. I'm just gonna put you on blast. Before he left, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna try to come back, and then
Oh,
I'll go
yeah.
back and pick her up." So
Yeah.
that way I could be here for the show. And that's what. Remember, we were sitting in the living room, and I texted him. He said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Maybe I'll make it for the back half."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's scary. Those are the exact words I said to you.
Yeah.
That is ingrained in your fucking memory.
What were you doing when he texted you?
I barely remember that he texted me.
Come on.
Come on.
I don't remember. And I remember what I want to remember, so. What? Yeah, probably.
Where'd you guys go?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Were you in
Dude, I'm not
town?
even kidding.
Did you go out of town?
No, we stayed in town.
Did she pay or you
Where
pay?
the fuck did we go? I think I paid that time.
Has she
oh,
she's paid for you before?
When we went to Kane, she paid.
She comes from a wealthy family, apparently.
Well, I would hope she paid. Did you drive?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's gas money.
Yeah.
Don't pat her too hard on the.
Yeah, she would
You
just.
drove.
Fucking Tony.
You were just the Uber that night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which, that
She just
purchase
paid
was
her
yeah.
Uber driver. That's
Yeah.
all.
Fuck. Keep your money and come out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh,
Speaking of money,
No, I didn't.
what? Oh,
open his account.
Not yet.
yeah.
I'm waiting for the opportune moment.
You keep waiting. Opportunity's going to pass you by. You just got to make it happen.
Yeah,
Just got to do it.
I'm good. We'll see.
He's sticking his heels in now.
Yeah.
I clearly don't like being told what to do. So,
Well, you are my son.
yeah.
You
I
gotta.
don't follow rules or whatever the fuck bullshit you said earlier.
What?
You said you don't follow rules that well.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that just happened.
I come by it honestly. Grandma's
Now-
going through it.
Back to your conversation, your questions about prostitutes.
Uh huh.
What about strippers?
What about them?
Are they self-employed?
Yes, they take all their money, but
What
they
a-
have to give a percentage of it to the house.
So the house is not paying them?
No, the way I understand it is, it's kind of like the hair place. They pay the house for their spot.
So
And-
they're only getting their tips. That's it.
Correct, from what I understand. And then the girls, because they tip a percentage, so the girls that make more money have better stage time, better stage presence, so they pay more. You know what I mean? Kind of like at a hair salon. If you cut really good hair, you've been there longer, and you move up to first chair, you pay more.
Well, I mean, you pay more just because it's the same percentages, but it's based on a larger.
Amount of money, right?
It's not that your percentage goes up.
Right. That's what I said.
And if they get hurt on the job, if they slide down the pole too fast and hit their head,
They're on their own.
really?
Yeah, because they take all their money. I don't think there's any kind of compensation from them.
So I would think that it would be the same for a brothel, because I would think that each girl would set their own prices.
No, I think it's different. I think the brothel has like a menu when you walk in
Jesus Christ.
up on the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or it has a menu when you get to the room, and then you just.
but no, I'm not sure about that.
So I've been
because-
told.
Well, I
Yeah, I'm
understand
sure.
the menu,
Right?
but I would think, someone who's got more experience would want more money for said item versus a new girl.
Wouldn't it be the other way around?
What you mean?
Yeah. somebody would want to pay for the new instead of the tried and true.
New is what, one day, 24 hours? That's,
New is like the first week. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
New to the location, maybe.
I don't know, dude. Like, because on one hand we're saying, oh well, they pay up front and they pay the brothel and then the brothel pays them, and they take their rent out of what they pay them and then they give them the rest. So it's like, okay, so you can't have it both ways. Either they pay the brothel and the brothel pays the girls.
I think it's probably more like they have each girl has their set prices. You know, they know what's been done. They tell the collector, if you will, this guy owes this much. The collector collects it, and then they get the brothel will take their money out first at the end of the night before they give it to the girl.
Okay, and then they still get their tips from the Johns, right? Oh, this guy, like he doesn't tips.
Yeah, like you don't
Get
know.
the fuck out of here. I left you one of those envelopes Mingo gave me on your table.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of think that's probably how it works.
So,
because each girl can't collect their own money because now they're fumbling with cash or what have you, running a card. No, the house has to handle all that.
So let me ask you a question. If you were to tip a girl at a brothel, do you pay her for quick service or long service? Like if she makes you bust quick, do you pay her like, oh, that was fucking great, here's a fucking tip? Or do you...
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you get a block, a time block.
A time block, you get like an hour. You pay for the hour? Is that what it
I
is?
think so.
So is it like, okay, so you're going to pay for the hour and then you got to pay for each thing you want? We need to go and find all these fucking answers out. This is ridiculous.
No, the fuck we don't. You can find them out yourself. Take your own fucking field trip.
I might not come back.
That would be my hope.
Wow.
You're going out and doing that, you're a filthy whore. Like the rest of them. Look at the fucking giddy smile on his face. He's thinking about doing it.
Why don't you take a road trip to Coachella on a Friday or Saturday night?
There ain't no hoes in Coachella.
Come on. They're everywhere.
Could call it Coachella.
I mean, they might be hard to find, but they got to be everywhere.
Well, you figure they're probably at the casino, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean,
Yeah, but
You're the first time suspect.
they all got their fucking eyebrows painted on and their fucking fake umbrellas. How the fuck am I supposed to figure out who's who?
Beggars can't be choosers.
Well, fuck you. I'm not begging for nothing. Please.
Some of the shit that you say says otherwise.
Go hit
Jesus
them. Go
Christ.
straight down Indio Boulevard. I bet you can find something.
Oh, yeah, right
Let's
there
go back
by
to
that
Oakland.
Gulf. It was a dinosaur or Gulf? It used to be one of those two. It's a green and white sign, and it's right next to those little hotels and a Motel 6. Right?
Oakland was the first time I saw a hooker.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a very interesting night.
Dude, so... the kids would come up and, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. And I was, hey, dude, you got to,
One of us.
you got to do your shit in school. You got to, act right, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what? Tonight I'm going to show you what it's like if you want to you start doing drugs and blah. So we're driving down fucking International. And out of the back seat, I hear Milo say, Dad, did you see that prostitute? And he was like, what, 11?
Yeah, he had. Yeah, he.
10 or 11. I was, what the
young.
Fuck?
Too young to know what a fucking hooker
I
is.
said, what do you know what a hooker is? I was watching TV with Mom and Greg, and it was about these hookers that were getting killed and blah, blah. Like, holy shit, kid. I was like, yeah, you're missing the whole point about the
fact that
prostitute.
he learned what a prostitute was not from you
Yeah.
should give you enough of a pat on the back, but still.
Yeah, right? Say, let's go
The
get
fact
some.
that he could readily recognize one, though.
Yeah, the fact that he was able to figure out which one was which was
Yeah.
kind of, holy shit. So, okay, let's go get some fucking churros and call it a day. They used to have the best shit, dude, on the streets there on International. There was this little restaurant, and it was called Paisas, and it was right on the corner.
Pisces.
Yeah. And it was like a Y. And that's where all the hookers were at. They were at the fucking Y, right there next to the paisa because all the Mexicans would go there during lunch. You know what I mean? So they figure, oh, we finna hang out right here. And then further up, you'd have the out of town hookers. There was something that started like
They're all white.
yeah, there was a one time I would come down the street. There was a real pretty white girl there. I was like, God damn, dude, what are you doing? Well, I mean, I knew what she was doing, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But you could tell she was out of town. She wasn't used to nothing or nothing, you know what I mean? And so they were right by the post office, and they would set up by the post office on the 3rd and 18th of every month because they knew that was the day that people got their fucking their checks. So all the old men was out there getting a young cooch on, you know what I mean?
Somebody told me the story that their daughter, they were playing that game where you wear these headbands and you put a card on your forehead. And everyone could see what it is, and they're trying to describe
what the word is.
I know I'm getting the story wrong, but it was an actress. So they were trying to explain. I think it was an actress. It was a girl's name on it.
Okay.
So they were trying to explain to her who it was, and she said the name Mia Khalifa.
Is that Wiz's wife?
No, she's a adult actress.
Oh, okay.
And they the parents were like, did she say what? Did she?
Well, she
just
fucked
name
herself
that?
up.
How the fuck do you know who that is?
Exactly. They're like, what? How do you know who that is? And she was like, who? The name you just said. And she was like, I thought that's what you guys were trying to tell me. That's on my sticker. And they're like, no. And they, for the life of them, cannot figure out how because that's not a name that's
out there, right?
It's out there. Kids show or a kids game.
Wow. Mia Khalifa. I think that's the girl that what's his name used to talk about all the time.
I'm thinking that maybe the girl was thinking about that actress. She's married to Ashton Kutcher now.
Mila Kunis?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. She was probably thinking.
Oh, okay.
But she said the other name.
That's pretty fucking funny, though. That's a Freudian book. Yeah, exactly.
You were never going to get that word out.
Yeah, I was saying Freud, and you were already there. Whatever. Fuck off. It's all good.
Can do, pal.
So, Tony, you lived here in the desert all your life, right?
No.
Oh, well, most of your life.
Yeah,
You're,
most.
So, so you lived there in Palm Springs just off of Ramon, right? Ramon and whatever the fuck that street is.
When we first moved out here, yeah.
Okay. Did you have, when you grew up, were you in a house that had AC?
No.
So you had the swamp cooler?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first place we lived had a swamp cooler.
Okay. Where did you keep your peanut butter and your ketchup?
Okay.
Where do you keep your peanut butter at now?
Peanut butter is in the pantry.
Not in the fridge.
No.
What about ketchup?
That's in the fridge.
Why?
Is it in the fridge before or after you open it?
After you open it.
What brand is it?
Heinz.
You don't have to keep it in the fridge. You're not supposed to.
You do what you want. I'm a proponent of cold ketchup.
I don't like cold ketchup because then it makes the fries cold.
It's not fucking frozen.
That's why you got to take it out. If you're going to have ketchup that evening, you got to take it out like ahead of time.
Well, who the fuck knows they're going to need ketchup that night?
People who plan their meals. Just because you come home and at the end of your work day and text your sons, what do we have for dinner? What do we have for dinner? Who's going to go pick it up?
Hell yeah. And you know what? You know what's nice about that? They don't put their ketchup in the fridge neither. Shit come warm.
So hold on a sec. Well, because the package hasn't been opened. The ketchup packet hasn't been opened. If you open it, you just
ain't nobody. You don't put that shit in the. Ain't nobody opens a ketchup package and put it back in the fridge.
That's true. But the fact still remains, if you did, you'd put it in the refrigerator.
You're not supposed to. You don't have to.
You don't have to, or you're not supposed to?
Both. You're not supposed to.
Why not?
Because you don't need to.
Okay, there's a difference between you don't need to and you don't have to. Something I don't have to do is something I don't need to do, but I still can. Something that I need to do is something I need to do in order for the fucking ketchup not to go bad.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Why?
Because it won't go bad.
I was gonna say if you say you don't fucking have to, I'll walk the fuck out. Holy shit!
It does not have products in it that need to.
No, it'll keep it because your house now, you keep it at a room temperature.
Especially you, Tony.
Yeah. I don't know what that means either.
Fancy boy.
Dude, I'm up in here freezing right now. So some
in
of us
shorts.
keep it a little bit fancier than me.
I'm just trying to keep us comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay?
This ain't comfort. Look at my breath.
That's bullshit. I can
You
see it
saw
from here.
that?
I ain't seen shit.
Damn near icicles coming out of my mouth right now.
That could be a weapon. That'd be a sick superpower.
But first of all, do you guys get in an argument about your ketchup? Is that what this is about?
No.
No. It's just always been like people do it different. Like growing up, we kept our peanut butter in the fridge
Oh.
because we didn't have AC either. It was fucking hot.
We kept it in the fridge too, which is why I don't keep it in the fridge now, because you can't spread it.
Yeah, because you go to make you get like a fucking chunk, a roll of peanut butter
Yeah.
in the middle of the bread, and it's
like,
all fucking
it's
hammered.
like butter.
Yeah.
Trying to spread butter.
No.
Peanut butter in the refrigerator is just like a thing of butter.
No. Oh, stick of butter.
Even Country Crock sometimes.
That's
Or
margarine.
like Lando.
That's margarine.
That's more oil than butter.
So margarine is spreadable. Butter is not.
No, sometimes it's just not. Well, whatever the fucking brand was real butter. It's hard to spread out of the fridge. Just put it in the microwave for a couple seconds.
How else does butter? What butter did you think I was referring to? When you
Country
said
Crock.
stick of butter,
Country Crock.
that's margarine. That ain't butter.
It should say butter on it.
No, it don't.
It don't say margarine.
Jesus Christ. Nobody in this room right now came to play.
I can't believe it's not butter. Is the best, but that's another subject for another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Country Crock. I remember Country Crock back.
Kerry
in the day.
Gold is good.
Kerry?
The Irish
the
Irish butter?
Best. Irish better.
The Irish better.
Never heard of it. I don't think.
It's
I saw the package.
like in like a cream colored tub and the top is green and gold.
And then the sticks of butter too. Those are good. Those come in like a shiny gold package with the
Now,
four-leaf
see,
clover on it.
If you're having problems with the stick of butter, you're doing it wrong, because what you're supposed to do is take off unwrap the end and just rub it on the bread until you're good. I'm having a tough time
You're
talking.
lying.
I've got fucking
Is
accidents.
the left side of
I
your
got
face
accidents.
fucking...
I said I got
Holy
accidents.
shit.
You can't do. You lying.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
the
yeah.
best way to do it. What is wrong with you?
You take a stick of butter and rub it against your bread.
Yes.
No, we use Country Crock, but if all we have is stick of butter, you unwrap the edge and rub it on the bread.
It's like what you do with pancakes, right? You take the end off of that, and when the pancake comes off the griddle, fucking...
what he said.
You should see what they do at some fucking breakfast restaurants. You would be appalled.
And then
Because they have sticks. I'm not done. Because they have sticks that are fucking big. And they have their fucking flat top. And they just take it from one corner to the next corner to the next corner and then fucking fill in the middle.
Well,
All
yeah,
butter.
because that's for cooking.
Yeah, but you're still rubbing the fucking butter on
Yeah,
there.
but you're not taking a piece of toast and rubbing a piece.
being
a
difficult right
stick
now.
it rubs the butter on its griddle.
Yeah, it rubs the butter on the pan.
Man, you guys have some weird
And then,
habits.
no way, dude, that's great. You do that in the morning, and then at night when you have fucking corn, it's ready to go. It's like a fucking it's pencil butter. Cause you hold that shit like a pencil and write yourself a note on the fucking bread or corn, whatever.
But what do you do when there's like breadcrumbs on the butter? If you
That's
did it
added
that way.
flavor. That's like having a beard. You have snacks for later.
Yeah. Don't tell me you're one of those fuckers that don't put my food next to they don't let them touch.
No,
Don't
not
let
at
'em-
all.
If you're
but
eating breakfast, can your eggs and bacon be on the same plate as your syrupy pancakes?
yes, but my eggs and my bacon can't be next to your eggs and your bacon as we're eating it. So if you're rubbing
Okay.
butter
I see where he's going.
on the bread,
I haven't licked all over the fucking bread.
no,
before.
but
Put my
however,
butter
if
on
you
it.
put your butter on the bread, you got breadcrumbs all over your butter, and now somebody else gonna pick that stick of butter up, and there's breadcrumbs all over.
Right, and what are they
That's
gonna
disgusting.
and what are they gonna rub it on? Their fucking bread. So what's the problem?
God, you guys are You guys been living together way too long. This
Only been 3 years.
this bachelor house is. I'm looking at doing things differently up in here.
I don't understand the issue.
Podcast world, I'm about to tell you a secret.
This is gonna be.
I've been coming here for what, 3 months now, 4 months.
This is cry for help. Ready?
At least 3 of the 4 months I've been coming here. Your guys' gosh darn smoke detector alarm's been beeping.
There it is.
And I cannot understand how 3 grown men live in this house and nobody's bothered to change the battery on that alarm.
Because
I
if that,
used all the 9-volt batteries for my guitar stuff.
not only that motherfucker's still beeping, it still got juice.
It's not wrong.
Dude, I'm sitting in your living room and every 30, 45 seconds, beep!
And sometimes they're off by 1 second.
Beep, beep, beep. No. That second one just started like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So the first
So now
one,
you got 2 going.
Yep.
so the first one, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Okay.
You can't reach it.
No. Well, besides that, the truth is that's in Milo's room.
What
My
is?
motherfucker ain't gonna do shit.
The smoke alarm.
He probably
Okay.
made a beat with it.
So he annoys everybody else in the house. So I figure I'll let him beep. Doesn't fucking bother me.
How
So
does
I
that
work around
beep not bother you?
because I work around beeps all fucking day. It's like working at the fucking hospital.
I do too.
No, gentlemen, please.
That's why women. That's why them nurses. Your fucking alarm could be going beep beep, beep, and they just walk right by. They've tuned that
Dude.
shit out.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You bring me some 9-volt batteries. I'll change
In my house,
What kind of fucking incentive is that?
it could be 2:00 in the morning. It could be middle
Here's a
of
creak on the
winter.
floorboard downstairs. What the fuck was that?
Dude,
it. Hey, if this motherfucker heard a creak downstairs in the middle of the night, I'd be fucking scared because he's only got one level.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I don't know where he lives.
I will be in my underwear digging in my garage for the ladder at 2:00 in the morning, middle of winter, to get that noise to stop. We'll go up there, switch out that dude. And that's on night 1. That's on beep 1. That beep in your house been going on for at least 3 months.
Dude,
and
that-
for the
That's
last
enough.
2 weeks, a second alarm is starting to beep.
That battery life got about 3 more months. Dog, you better get used to that shit because
Dude, how do you sleep with that?
It's not that hard. It's not that loud.
Oh my God.
I fall asleep on the couch watching TV.
He falls asleep driving.
I do.
Falls asleep driving.
That's why I bought the new car with the fucking lane assist. I put that shit on autopilot. And just,
Dude.
Lane assist, this motherfucker will not put on his seatbelt for about a minute until it starts going.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I figured out the other day it only beeps for so long the motherfucker turns off.
You motherfucker. I've
Yeah.
seen him sleep through. And he'll veer back into the lane still asleep.
Then we get home and be like, God damn, I don't ever remember passing all
Don't
them.
get me wrong. I've driven coming back home from, let's say, Disneyland or something, and
Got a
from
big fucking Disneyland.
Beaumont to the house. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but that doesn't excuse this beeping noise, man. Come on, don't try to change the subject. Seabass, how do you, dude? How
I
does
have a
that not
constant
bother you?
ringing in my ears.
Dude, he sleeps harder than I do.
Okay,
You
but
gotta
when you're
remember,
awake
It's the tinnitus. I don't think I really have it, but
and you're getting it now.
not from that shit.
You know what? You'll never know if you have it because of that beep.
How long is that
Dude.
fucking alarm gone off for?
And remind me never to eat here on a meal that you guys cook because of that damn butter. Probably got
Fuck off.
breadcrumbs.
We cook good.
It got fucking corn skin on it. Oh,
That corn skin don't come off. Don't fucking.
You're not gonna peel a fucking ear of corn out of there.
you know what?
Out of
No,
a cob.
you guys are nasty.
Because you know what? You know what he does that pisses me off sometimes, though? I'll be honest. Is that he'll be cooking or he'll go to certain, like, and he'll put, like, shit in, like, a different bowl. Be like, hey, dude, what's wrong with the one that you just had? Like, all that shit goes together. Why you get another bowl? Drives me fucking nuts.
And then I'll see him use the same bowl 6 times that had raw chicken in it twice. And that's why. That's why I use different bowls. Because that's fucking wrong.
I ain't never had no problem. I ain't grown no fucking tail or nothing. We're good.
Man. Can we please get that beeping handle, though?
I'll tell you what, dude. You bring some fucking 9 volts, I'll change them.
Because when I buy batteries for myself. Fuck them.
Times are tough.
Batteries for all my shit.
And you know what's going to happen? We're not going to we're going to forget, and it's going to stop beeping, and we're going to have a fucking fire in the house. Be like, fucking alarms didn't go off. I don't know what fucking happened.
That, or we're going to forget when we get the 9-volt batteries and not fucking use them.
Right? Or you're going to
use them for other shit and be like,
how did your other son just let that ride?
Because he's high.
Okay, but that's
you would think that would make him more sensitive, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
But I think what happens is he starts hearing it, starts watching TV, and with the beep, his eyes probably start to beep and ooh, beep, ooh. You know what I mean? And you start seeing
they pulse together.
The vibration of the beep in his eyes, and you just tripping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Also, that motherfucker is never home, so.
Yeah,
no, dog. He's home.
Okay.
I'm inside your house for 5-10 minutes, and I've heard that thing 30 times in that time.
All right, Tony, we'll get some batteries and change it. Jesus Christ. I mean, Christmas is right around the corner. I mean, fuck. How much are batteries?
Just turned March yesterday.
When you turn 50, I'm going to buy you 59 volts.
Hey, you know what? It's funny that you say that, dude. You know that you could start getting senior citizen discounts now at 50?
AARP, kid.
Yeah, you got it already?
I
applied for it?
No, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it applies to me now.
What about Denny's? Can you get it to hook up at Denny's now?
I probably could, but you know, I haven't been to Denny's in ages.
Yeah.
A 4-pack of 9 volts is $8.39.
Ah, damn, dude, that's almost $10.
But you can't put costs on something saving your sanity.
A pack of 9 is $12. I'd probably buy that one.
You pay $4 for an extra battery?
$4 for an extra battery.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's how that works?
Yeah, you said there was 8 for how many?
$12.
8 for $12, and then the other one's what?
4
for how much?
For $8.
Yeah, now I'm all confused. Never mind. I can't.
That's not even double the price.
What? Let's move forward. We're not buying batteries. Fuck them.
Just because your dumbass can't do math right now doesn't mean that.
Yeah, dude. I don't understand why it bothers you so much. Like,
yo, because.
But just do me a favor though. If you come back and they're not beeping,
yeah.
When you come back and they're not beeping, remind us because it might have been. Yeah. Hey, did you change the battery? Oh shit, they're dead.
Dude, your mom doesn't say anything when she comes to visit?
She can't fucking hear it. And she probably forgets from beep to beep at this point. Her memory's bad, dude. She can't. She probably thinks she's at the hospital.
Fuck.
That too much?
Yeah, a little bit.
My bad. Sorry, Mom.
Dude, it's incredible.
How much we're willing to put up with.
So, did you watch Walking Dead?
Yeah.
On your big screen TV? On your big screen TV?
Fuck yeah.
With that beeping noise in the background.
You know what's cool? Is I bought this badass fucking surround sound.
That drowns it out.
Turn that shit right up. So, hey, we need a louder surround sound. That fucking beeping started to annoy me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what an asshole.
So, was it as good as you thought it was going to be?
This episode was all right. But
so it is.
No, I think it was good setup for everything else that's coming.
Okay.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, it sucked.
This episode fucking sucked dick.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. Really?
I just want the last one. That's all.
Oh, yeah, you're just all fucking... You're all Negan, that's why. All Negan all the time.
I don't know about saying it like that, but...
Right.
All right.
It was a good show, dude. You should get back into it.
I just want to thank all our listeners out there for allowing me not to have to watch The Airbender.
What are you talking about? They all said it was a great show.
They all said it was a great show more than 48 hours after the show was our show was released.
Christ.
So, Again, I just want to thank
All right, Mr.
all the
Stickler.
listeners.
Loser.
Yeah.
I want to thank all the listeners for not saying anything. Saves me.
Shows
How
how
long was
active
each?
an audience we
How
have.
long is of each? How long is each cartoon?
Like half an hour.
Save me a half.
It's a
an hour of
fucking
my
cartoon, dog.
life. Thank you.
Well, it saved you more than a half hour.
Yeah, it's got
There's
like,
like 9 seasons of that bitch.
yeah.
But each season is worth it.
No.
Yep.
Yep. You should go on and just so that you can see the blind girl that moves Earth.
We got to be watching it when he walks in.
Oh yeah, we'll go out right now.
Yeah. And then
In
2
half an
hours
hour.
later.
Right?
Like, this show's fucking good.
Right? Don't hate Tony. You know you're gonna like it. You got to try it out at least once. You said you would. So
No, I
You-
said I would. If somebody
no, that's not what you said. You said I'll
within
try one.
48 hours said I should watch it, and nobody said that.
All right, listeners. One more time again. Let's hook him up. Within 12 hours of the show going on. So it's going to launch at 8 a.m. So by 8 p.m., if you don't have the responses that you need, how many? 4 or 5?
No, you know what it is now.
Huh.
You can't do that
Why?
because you have been brought into our group text, so you have everyone's number.
I won't tell nobody.
I don't trust you.
Hey, but dumbass, you're in the
I don't
group.
trust people
You're in the group text too. It's not like you
There's
wouldn't
You
see
can
it.
text them privately.
Yeah, come on.
That's what he-
That's
Whose
what I was
fucking
saying.
team are you on?
That's what he means.
Yeah,
Tony's not
I mean,
dumb
I'm surprised he's
sometimes.
on my side because after this butter scandal. But
It's fucking butter. Get over it.
dog. No, that's disgusting.
How is that disgusting?
This man is going to hold a grudge over a stick of fucking butter. Fucking butter. That's a good lube name.
Dude, it's not,
Really? I get nothing for that?
How do you not know that's nasty? How do you think it's not?
It's just bread.
So
Again,
okay, let me
what
ask.
it is, bro. And I understand. I get it. It's 3 bachelors living in a house, and this is how you roll. I'm down. I get it.
Well, let me ask you a question. So at your house, you use tub butter, or do you just
Both
both?
stick
Yep.
and tub.
So what do you use for your bread? Tub butter, right?
I use butter, stick butter. My wife uses tub butter.
And
I
you're,
like butter.
So why? Okay, I guess right. You're gonna open up his fridge. It's gonna be all kinds of butter. So do you leave the butter out so that it's at least soft?
When possible, yes.
What do you mean when possible? What the fuck does that mean?
Sometimes you wake up in the morning, if you have toast, you can't bring it out that long for such a long time.
Why can't you put it in one of those little old, like the old white people have, the little butter trays that and you put the top on it, and you leave it on the table. Not like your house is hot, so it'll stay formed like a stick. Not gonna be a fucking puddle
You
that
mean
you
like
just
24 hours?
yeah.
No,
or put it in the fridge at night. Take it out before you go to bed.
No, I don't know when I'm going to use the butter. I don't eat breakfast every day.
Oh, but you know when the fuck you gonna use ketchup? Get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking? That don't make no sense.
How does that not make no sense?
What do you mean? I know when I'm going to use the ketchup.
That's what you said earlier.
in the refrigerator.
Yeah,
Right.
You pull the ketchup out because you're going to use it later, right?
Yeah, because I said, oh well, it'll make the French fries
Because when
cold.
let's say when you're making a hamburger, you're frying up a burger. That's going to take at least 10 minutes.
So you're saying that you only eat toast if you're going to eat toast for breakfast?
You mean you only pull out butter if you're gonna eat toast?
No. I'm saying you're only going to eat toast at breakfast, right? That's it? That's all you eat is just 2 slices of toast or some shit? You don't do like eggs, bacon, none of that? You don't have...
Probably some whole
softening
wheat,
time?
gluten free bullshit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but eggs will
I
take
only
that
eat
long.
the egg whites, turkey bacon.
Baked.
Yeah. Baked bacon. Bullshit. He's going to dog shit on us for using stick butter repeatedly.
I'm
for
not
toast.
using. I don't have a problem with you using stick butter. I have a problem with you taking it with your hand and rubbing it up on some bread.
Well, that's the best way to do it. You should let that shit resonate because it echoed, motherfucker.
Dude, I guarantee you, people are gonna be on my side.
Well, here, let me go back to. So your wife uses tub butter, right?
Yes,
And she puts
and
that.
I do too sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So has there
Depends.
never been a time where you used tub butter and you accidentally ended up putting crumbs back in the butter?
Yeah, there's crumbs in my tub butter and my margarine. Yes,
So what's the fucking problem?
It's not done on purpose. It's not done like la 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 la.
Neither is it on the fucking stick. How is that any fucking
exactly
different?
what's
that is the
happening.
most horse shit response I've ever
How
heard.
is that?
you know
How is that any
exactly.
fucking different,
That is
Tony?
beating around the
Dog,
goddamn
you-
bush.
Again, all I'm picturing you guys.
That's like saying, "Oh, fucking smooth peanut butter and crunchy are the same." Bitch, no, they not.
Dog,
Because that's smooth butter and crunchy butter.
Right?
you're taking a stick of butter and rubbing it into some bread.
Rubbing it good too, making
Edge
sure
to
that.
edge.
Hell yeah, making sure that
There's
shit
not
get
a
nice.
depression
Number
in the
one,
middle of
I
it. There's
still
not
don't
enough
even.
butter on there.
I still don't even see how the butter's getting on the bread, because a stick of butter is hard.
No, it's not. Do you know why? Because you take it out while you're making breakfast.
Or you
Let it
stick it on top of the toaster
Yeah, I do that too.
so that it softens a little bit while you're.
Okay, so if it softens, why can't you just take a butter knife and take a little piece off and spread it on your toast?
That's the fancy way to do it.
Because that don't make no sense. Why dirty a fucking knife when you could just peel back
Okay,
the
let me
stick of
ask you
butter?
this. Let me ask you this. I got a perfect scenario.
Okay.
This
So
is
you're
about to be
telling
some
me
white
is-
ass shit right
You're
here.
telling me you don't have a problem going to a breakfast spot, IHOP, Denny's, whatever, and you don't have a problem seeing them pick up a stick of butter and doing what you do to your toast, to his toast, and knowing that they did it to 10 people before you, and they're going to be doing it to 10
We
people
don't do
behind
that
you.
at our house. We don't. Hey, we're making breakfast. Come bring your fucking sliced toast.
Yeah,
It's just us three.
why would we have a problem with that? They're just rubbing toast. It's not like they fucking rub it in their armpit between fucking.
And between their cheeks,
It's just nasty.
How is that not? Dude, you're tripping.
It just sounds nasty. It does, bro. I'm telling you.
And you don't put hot dogs in regular fucking bread either, do you?
No.
See?
he ain't never struggled.
Yeah.
That's it. When you don't have a butter
Hold
knife,
on a second.
when you don't have a butter knife, just spread your butter.
Good.
First-
Tony the privileged.
First,
right.
first and foremost, growing up, yes,
I get why his
we
name is
had,
Paychecks.
we had, if we had bread to put the hot dog in,
Oh.
yes, it was.
Now he's got
like
to struggle
that.
harder than us.
But now,
What about a
Yeah.
hot dog and a tortilla? That's Mexican bread.
yeah, I'm not.
You know
Mexican,
what?
so-
I do that with tortillas too.
What?
Take a stick of butter and just rub it on the
Mhm.
heated up tortilla.
Oh, that's the best.
Got a problem with that one, Tony?
Yeah. I
Sometimes
kind
I
of
even do it with bread slices. Get best of both worlds.
You
Like
butter
bread in Mexico.
butter a tortilla and put it between two pieces of bread.
A bread sandwich. Tony's gonna fucking explode right now.
Well, I'm just saying, what's wrong with having hot dog buns?
Oh my god! When you can't afford them,
I'm just saying you bougie.
yeah.
That's why
Because
you
I
want
have hot dog buns.
Well, no, because that's part of it because you won't rub a stick of butter on more than two pieces
because
of bread.
like
'cause-
normal people,
oh
I
my
think-
god, it's
You won't
got
rub it on-
breadcrumbs on
You
it.
won't rub it on any bread.
But if it's out of a tub and there's happens to be a couple of breadcrumbs in there, it's cool. It just
It's
came from
because-
bread.
No, it's because I didn't take that piece of bread and dunk it in my
We don't know
tub
that.
and rub it around
We
and
don't
pull
know
it
that.
out.
Well, where do you think that we've put the bread that it's going to make it so nasty that you rub butter on it?
Say that again.
Where do you think we've put the bread or that the bread has traveled to that it's going to make it nasty by rubbing a stick of butter on there?
I think just the act sounds nasty.
Heathens.
You're tripping.
You're tripping.
That's why butter comes in a stick.
So, so you can pick it up with your hand
Like
and rub it in
like a
something?
pencil. Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between picking it up, taking the edge off, and rubbing it on bread? What's the difference between that and taking the stick out, putting it on a plate, taking your corn and rolling it in the butter? You've never done that either?
No. Dog, it's called a butter knife for a reason.
Why get a fucking butter knife dirty, dog? We live in the fucking
Dog,
desert. It's hot as fuck.
Hey, take the 2 seconds and wash that motherfucking butter knife after you're done.
You don't
with
need to.
When you don't,
And we're
pick up the butter
saving
knife
water,
at all.
dog. We're saving water because we never use the chilling the fucking white butter on there. We could just roll that
it.
bitch
Just
on
like
there.
you're saving batteries. I get it.
Yeah.
It's Bachelor House. I get it. But there's a reason why it's called a butter knife. Okay, let me ask you another question. Do you cook with butter?
all the time.
Yeah, not as much as I used to, but yeah.
Okay, so the recipe you're cooking butter for, using the butter with, might not call for breadcrumbs in the butter.
Oh, we use a different stick.
Oh, now you wasted. Oh, you fancy. You using a stick of butter for this? You using a different stick of butter for that? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize you had it like that.
Yeah, but all bread is bread. Why can't you put a hot dog in a piece of bread?
You can.
Oh, no, it must be in the bun. Your hamburger's got to have hamburger buns, or you ain't eating a burger, right? There you go. See?
I like my hamburgers in a hamburger bun. Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Shoot.
But
I
all
like-
you got is white bread slices. Then that should have
Just
worked
saying.
too. Toasted or not.
Did your mom ever make you an egg McMuffin like that?
We couldn't afford it.
It was an
At home with the bread and the hamburger, and she put an egg on that shit, and there you
Oh
go.
no,
It's called an egg McBroke.
Yeah.
no.
No? Mom didn't love you.
Yeah, we couldn't afford that. We weren't uppity like that.
Please. You had enough to have different stacks of butter and different breads to
Dog, face it, bro.
what?
You're in the wrong here.
We'll see when this comes out. We'll see.
Yeah,
I
yes,
guarantee
we
you
will.
I'm not. I guarantee you I'm not.
I guarantee you, we got to bet something.
Okay.
There will not be
I'll
somebody
bet you a
else.
stick of clean fucking butter.
No.
There will not be somebody else that says they pick up a stick of butter and smush it or rub it into their bread for toast.
I'll tell you what. I'll bet you 9-volt batteries. I'll bet you a pack of 9-volt batteries I'm right.
Okay.
Come on, guys. Do
Yeah.
your thing by 8 p.m. tomorrow.
No, we'll let this one ride.
And we'll let this one ride?
Everybody listen to this episode.
All right, so
Because I want to hear somebody that picks up some butter, a stick of butter, and rubs it into their bread for toast, and rubs it in their corner on the cob.
Mingo's Madhouse at yahoo.com. If you want to respond via text, if you want to do it on any one of the platforms, you can do that as well. What is it? YouTube, you can drop messages.
Yep.
Who else?
You can go to our Instagram.
Instagram.
Go to the most recent post and fucking comment on it.
We can go to Twitter. Do it there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's at S_Madhouse.
We have these things now? Oh,
Yeah. We're gonna set some up for the podcast now. If we're gonna be doing shit like
because
this.
we could be taking pictures of stuff that, like my Van Pacheco t-shirt. We could have put that out there.
Yeah.
Because people wanted to see what that
Well,
looked
I've already bought the website name. I just don't know how to build a fucking website. So that's on my list. I'm knocking shit out little by little. So I'm getting there. And then we'll have an
Yeah,
email
we'll
address.
knock out them batteries and that. And them
Well,
stuff.
as soon as I win this contest, bitch, I will.
Fucking hell.
So I'll tell you something that I do that my wife don't like.
Okay.
I like Eggo waffles. And when I say I like them, it's not like I have them all the time. But if I'm going to have a waffle, I like Eggo waffles.
Okay.
Okay, put it in the toaster, boom. I like to take 2.
Okay.
Okay? Stack them on top of each other.
Okay.
Do you rub the butter stick on the top one?
No, butter on waffles and pancakes is disgusting.
What
What?
the fuck?
You just use butter flavored syrup?
Yeah, Mrs. Butterworths.
Okay, go ahead.
But I don't like butter on my
I wonder what
my
your
pancakes.
cholesterol level is.
So I stack the waffles on top of each other. And I take the syrup and I pour it all over that top waffle and I fill it.
You
Fill
make sure that
itself.
every nook and cranny got
Yes,
some, right? Yeah.
everything, and it's filled.
I'm with you. Okay.
Okay, and then I'll take that one, I'll lift it up, and I'll tilt it,
Dude, you are so fucking extra.
and then I'll that's how I saturate the bottom one with all the syrup from the top one.
Don't tell me you fucking eat it like a sandwich.
No, and
Okay.
I just eat the top one. I eat them with my hands. That's what my old lady don't like. She don't like because I don't use a fork or anything. I just eat it with my hands.
So do you refill the top one after you pour the shit into the bottom one?
No, because like I overfill the top one on purpose.
Oh, I do, but I fill the bottom one with
Yeah.
every nook and cranny, and I put the other one on top, and I fill that one with every nook and cranny.
No,
Could be why there's such a difference in size, but
No,
you know,
I just like I said, I just
pour it out.
pour it out, and then I'll eat that top one, and then I'll eat the bottom one.
Do you like sweets for breakfast?
I like sweets in general. Like what I call it is dessert for every meal.
Okay.
Meaning I have a breakfast dessert and a lunch dessert and a dinner dessert.
Oh my god.
Okay. So when you say you have a breakfast dessert,
Not all the time, but
so is that just breakfast, or do you eat breakfast and then you have a dessert? Or is
Yeah.
it like the waffles are breakfast dessert?
Like that, if it's anything sweet with the meal, then I'll consider that the dessert for the meal.
Okay. So you like fucking cinnamon rolls or like pan dulce or anything like that? Is there some sort of Puerto Rican shit you guys eat in the morning that?
No, like for example, Saturday we have McDonald's for lunch. Me and my kids. That
Okay.
was our thing. And I always get a hot fudge sundae.
Okay.
So that's what I call my lunch dessert.
Okay.
So breakfast, I don't really get a dessert per se.
Get
It's
one
more
like
of-
he's giving it.
It's
Right.
waffle, that syrup that makes it my dessert type deal.
Okay. I was just wondering because I would much rather have a big breakfast and then not eat the rest of the day. Because like I could eat like a man breakfast
Breakfast, yeah.
and then be good all fucking day. I won't have to
Until
eat.
dinner, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like my ex-wife used to fucking drive me nuts too. Like she didn't like breakfast like that. Like I'd get up on my days off and I'll make fucking potatoes and bacon and fucking biscuits and eggs and or whatever, right? And she would like on her days, like when I'm working, she wouldn't make breakfast. She would make like fucking cinnamon rolls or, oh, I went and got donuts for breakfast tomorrow. And I'm like, fuck. I can't do that. I'm fat. I eat one of those. I eat two, like, you know what I mean? Because one's not enough, so you eat two, and then an hour later, I got the fucking shakes because my sugar's fucking dropping. I can't do that shit. Like, it does nothing for me. Like, I need a fucking. If I'm gonna eat in the morning, it needs to be a fucking meal.
See, but that's the thing. I don't wake up hungry. So I that's one of the reasons why I don't like eating breakfast, because I'm not hungry. I know you should eat breakfast, and I try to, but it's just.
But when you do, it's 2 Eggo waffles drenched in fucking syrup.
It's not drenched. The
and
first
no
one is
fucking
drenched.
butter. How do you not fucking? That's weird, dude.
If the first one is drenched, then the second one becomes drenched.
Let me ask you a
Therefore, they're both
question.
Drenched.
If I brought you a piece of cake right now, would you put butter on it?
Why would I put
That's
butter on
fucking
cake?
different.
How's it different? A pancake?
Okay, because a pancake is just this.
You don't put
yeah.
you don't put fucking frosting on a pancake, do you?
No, but I
Okay,
can
well,
have I can have a piece of cake without frosting.
Well, that's just bread.
That's just sweet bread. Pancakes aren't sweet on their own.
Yes, they are. Well,
Bullshit.
That's what the syrup is for.
Exactly. So they're not sweet on their
So
own.
why do you need butter? You already cooked
to
it with
add
butter.
more flavor?
No,
You did not cook it in butter.
You don't cook your pancakes in butter.
Now
No,
he's offended.
Why not?
because I used the spray, the nonstick spray.
Or you just
Okay.
use a nonstick pan anyways.
But I don't like butter on my pancakes.
Then why do you cook them in butter?
Ooh, he got him.
Well, first of all, I can't guarantee that I cook it in butter,
Then why would you say that you cook it in butter anyways?
because I used to when I used to make pancakes, I would cook it in butter. I don't make pancakes anymore.
Who cooks more, you or your wife?
I cook more, but I don't cook breakfast.
No, you cook dinner.
Yeah, if when I cook, I'll cook dinner.
And is it on the grill or do you cook inside too?
Both, yeah.
Yeah. What do you cook? What are you good at? Anything I like?
Yeah, I cook a bunch of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Probably steaks.
What's your second favorite thing to cook? You fucking say plátanos, this shit's over. Do you eat any Puerto Rican food?
Not really.
No?
No. I like spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah? Do you like sausage and spaghetti? I mean, I know you like sausage in general, but do you like it in spaghetti?
No, not really. I like a sausage sandwich
Keep
though.
that
Yeah?
to your fucking group chat.
Hey, that shit is good though.
What?
There's a place called it's called Tony's, right?
I don't know.
Mario's. It's called Mario's.
The Italian spot on
Yeah. They have this fucking sandwich that they make. They split it in half with it's sausage and then it's onions and bell peppers and shit. Fucking bomb,
Yeah.
dude. Shit is real good.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, it's real good. Need to try that. It looks like you need to try Avatar and a few other things. Just saying. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna win me some fucking batteries, and we'll get that.
Okay, don't get your feelings hurt though.
I won't.
All right.
You want to remind
In
everybody?
essence, we will win 9-volt batteries because I won't have to hear the beep anymore either.
Yeah. Everybody wins if I win.
It's win. I win too.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
everybody wins.
Win.
Because then you don't have to hear the beeping anymore.
See, in essence, you should just give us 9-volt batteries anyways.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm just.
You should just concede that we're gonna win.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I've never known anyone to do that.
Really? That's always been a pretty common thing where I come from.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
We shall see.
Well, how was it? How was it growing up with your mom though? Like, did she do stuff like that, or was she bothered by breadcrumbs in the butter?
I don't remember.
Is she finicky like you?
No,
like that?
I don't
No?
think so.
No.
No, but she's not gonna pick up a stick of butter and smush it into some bread.
Well, some people change things as they become adults, and want to be something else. And, it's understandable. I get it.
I went from butter knife to stick butter.
It works better.
It does.
It's just so much easier that
You
way.
don't got to dirty.
I'll agree with that.
Why?
It probably does work better.
try it.
Excuse me. I don't think it would work better. I think it is probably easier.
Yeah.
So
And you
should
don't
try
have to
it.
wash a butter knife.
Yeah. So it's
But so with that being said,
it's good on all fronts.
I'm not a bachelor.
Including the front of the toasted.
So what you're saying is
bread.
you dig it and you thought, fuck, that's a really good idea in the back of your head while
I
you were
don't
talking
think
shit
it's a
about
good
it?
idea at all.
No?
I see where you're coming from. I can see your point of view. 3 bachelors not caring and just let me get that butter. Oh, let me squish it in this toast because I don't want to waste a butter knife and have to wash it.
And it has very little to do with the butter knife. It's just fucking easier just to come on, let's go. Fucking just rub it right on that shit. Because if that's the only butter you have and you try to cut a slice off and rub it in there, you're gonna tear the bread because the bread's never gonna get hot enough.
Yeah, I get it.
So just
And
peel it back a little bit.
And you know what I have to do? I take that slice of butter and I have to put it dead center in the toast. And every bite, I have to try and get far enough to get a piece of that butter.
Yeah, but see, that's dumb. Because now, just the center of your butter is going to be, or of your bread is going to be buttered.
Yeah.
It's like at an IHOP or
My way,
at a Denny's.
our way, it gets to every edge, every nook.
You can choose
and
when to
cranny.
finish buttering the bread.
But I don't think it. I actually
Very
don't
true.
think. I don't think it works because, again,
I got bread and stick right now.
And now our new toaster has a warmer above it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're not talking about warming bread.
No, we're talking about warming the butter.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about warming the butter because if I had warm butter, it'd be easy to spread with my butter knife.
Right. So we can take it out cold like that, and you start with the edge to round the edges.
But the toast don't stay warm enough long enough.
Yeah, it does.
For the toast, for the butter to melt.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Fuck yeah. Because as soon as you start, you got to move. You can't be like, oh my god, last night you could have. Hey, hold on, I got work to do. And you start off with the edge so that it starts to round it.
And you know the funny thing is,
I think I've said that before. I said, hold on, let me butter my bread.
you're doing, you show me what you do with your hands,
Right.
And I'm like, that is so nasty. Just picturing it.
Really? Like, wow. Now I could see like, I don't know. I don't think nasty is the right word. I don't think it's nasty.
You know what it is? It's, I think because of the what's left over on the butter, it to me would be nasty. Just because it was done on purpose. Because that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And I
You know what's funny, Tony? I'm going to tell you this. So sometimes I'll do like pastas as a side for like whatever we're making, be it a meat or something, and I'll have to use butter. And so I'll see that the stick of butter has the fucking bread on it. I'll cut off that chunk and throw it in there with it. And when the butter starts melting, you can see the darkened bread rise to the top. It's like, that's gonna be fucking good.
Yeah, it's just
Adds a little crunch to yeah, I can see that.
it's just like little like seasoning with breadcrumbs. You know what I mean?
So quit fucking judging us.
Throw a little Italian seasoning. Make sure it's you know what I mean. It's good, dude. It's all good. You should try it. I'm telling you, you'll like it.
You're gonna love the way you look.
What commercial is that?
Some
Oil of
makeup
Olay?
commercial. Oh, what? That sounded like a stroke.
Oh no, Oil of Olay. It's the lady cream.
no, that's
Olive
it's
oil?
Men's
No.
Warehouse, isn't it?
What?
Men's Warehouse for the suits. The guy with
possible.
the beard.
What about it?
He says that you'll love the way you look.
Oh yeah,
Buy
that's
one
what
of
it
our
is.
suits.
That's what it is. Okay, that's what it is. I thought it was Oil of Olay. Olay is a brand of face cream.
You weren't gonna let that one go, were you?
No, because you keep looking at me like I'm having a stroke, and I'm not. It's fucking Olay is a brand. Oil of Olay. Oil of
That's
Olay.
what you're trying to say.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, so he's been saying
I
that.
could not fucking tell for the life of me.
Because he doesn't know what oil overlay is.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah.
We got there in the end, gentlemen.
No problem. No pinchy problem. So I'm thinking about. I pay a lot of fucking money for services, dude. And I've seen it come up on a lot of things like, oh, you're paying so much for this. You're paying so much for fucking Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, fucking, now ABC. There was a show that I saw. So Spectrum has the on demand, right? You can click on there and you can see shows kind of like if I had a DVR, but I don't, but they have them on demand.
Yeah,
that you can go and look.
I have DirecTV. Has the same thing.
Okay. So there was something on ABC that I had looked at, and I may be wrong. I might have looked at that on Amazon Prime, Video
That
Prime.
didn't Get me.
And they had this ABC access thing that they had. There was a show on there that I wanted to look at. And it said, oh, it's the first season, blah. Okay, cool. I'll just check out the first one. So I checked out the first one. I was like, damn, that show looks fucking good. So I go to watch the next one, and it says, I'm sorry, you don't have ABC Plus access through this app. You have to go purchase it somewhere else, and so that you can watch what it is you want to watch. AMC has AMC Plus. I could have watched fucking The Walking Dead a week ago.
Really?
Yeah. HBO has fucking HBO Max.
Yep.
And you got to pay extra for that.
Well, I have HBO, and HBO Max comes with it. My HBO Max comes with it. I'm not paying extra for that.
So I need to call Spectrum and see if I get it with that.
I have DirecTV, so I don't know.
Because we have like 4 or 5 different ones, right? We have HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and each one has like 6 or 7 of the same, like HBO Latino, fucking whatever, Family.
I like the HBO East Coast.
Oh, I don't have that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the same as the regular HBO, but it's 3 hours.
Just 3 hours earlier. Well, I had the option of doing that when I got the Spectrum. They let you do that. But since I wasn't doing, morning radio, I figured, fuck, I could stay up and watch, what do you call it? You know what I mean? Not to be to bed early, so. So I think I pay like $208 for Spectrum right now. And that's all the channels. That's the phone line for the studio.
The Wi-Fi.
And the internet. And that's their 400 meg internet.
They're Tits McGee.
Yeah.
I pay a little, like $219
Okay.
just for DirecTV.
Holy shit.
And then I pay Spectrum for my home phone and internet.
Well, with the Spectrum home bundle offer.
And we'll get into the internet after this conversation.
Okay. So, and then I realized, okay, so I pay now I pay $14.99 a month for Netflix. Right?
Same here.
And then you have Prime. That comes with your Prime Video comes with your subscription, so you don't pay anything there.
Right. Come right here too.
But then you have Hulu.
I get that too, but that's free
And that's
for us.
Is it because you do it through Disney Plus?
No, my son gets it through his school.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. So I have Disney Plus, and I have it free for a year through Verizon. But once that's gone, I believe it's $14.99 a month as well.
Are you gonna pay for that?
I don't know. That's what I'm getting at. Is like that's an extra $30 fucking a month to have streaming services. I don't fucking see shit on Hulu. It's barely starting to come up. I really don't care for anything that's on there. Like, there's nothing that grabs me.
Basically, your other kid.
Yeah. Because he wanted fucking Family Guy. Is that what's on there?
Yep.
Well, how much do you pay just for the cable on your cable internet phone bill?
Like $100 probably.
So
$120, something like that.
because I've been thinking it'd probably be easier just to cancel the DirecTV and pay for the Netflix, the ABC on demand, or ABC Plus, CBS Plus, NBC Plus. And after all those are added together, it might be $8 here, $14 there, $10 here, $12 there. If you just get the ones that you actually watch, it might work out to be cheaper than what you're paying now for hundreds of channels that you don't watch.
Well, yeah, because you know what? Spectrum is, you know, they may have like 100. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking of the same shows. Like you go from like 2 to 100 and then they repeat.
You're right.
And then you get past that, and then you get like all the CNNs, and then you get all the fucking ESPNs, and then you go past that, and it's fucking all the fucking news and bullshit networks, and then you get past that, and it's like HBO and all that, and then you go past that, and at some point you reach like fucking El Spectromo, you know what I mean? Like it's all fucking Mexican shit, right? So there are very few shits I see on regular cable. A lot less lately. I used to do this thing called Sling TV.
Sling box.
No,
No?
Sling TV.
I heard of a thing called a sling box. It's like a cable box.
No, that's different.
Okay.
I believe. Sling is just all internet. And it's called Sling TV. And it's $25 for the initial, and then now it's $35. You get 30 channels, 30 channels of top news, live, sports, and more. You can watch 3 days for free if you want to join up, and then you can add on whatever it is you want, and you can still get a DVR. Record your favorite shows for 50 hours, a free DVR storage, or upgrade to 200 hours for $5 more a month.
We are not sponsored by Sling TV.
Yeah, no, not at all. So they have Sling Blue, which is $35 a month. You get 3 devices that you can stream on, or you get Sling Orange for $35 a month. That doesn't make any sense.
But what is Sling?
Sling is an app.
That okay. That does what?
Streams all those channels. So you go to Sling. So you set up your service with sling.com, and it gives you your login. And then you download the app, right? And then you can start watching whatever it is you want to watch. Like you get NFL Network, TNT, CNN, Fox News, HD.
Oh, so it takes the place of
Of your cable box, yeah.
Spectrum or DirecTV.
Correct. So you get rid of all that, and all you have is your internet service. So then you go to Sling and you get it, and all the channels you get would be like A&E, AMC, CN, Bravo, BET, Cheddar, CNN, Central Comedy, Comet, Food Network, Discovery, Fox, Fox News, FS1. Like there's all kinds of shit on there. But then where they start to nickel and dime you is if you want HBO Max. You want CBS, because now you're already talking $35, right? That's $35 a month for the shit that I just told you, right?
Right.
And then $9.99 for HBO. It might even be $14.99 now. I don't even fucking know. And then we got to get Showtime. Oh, that's another $9.99. Now you're already at $55.
But you're still under your 100.
Right, but those are like the first two channels. What other channels would you like?
I would have to have my HBO. I would have to have my Showtime, Encore.
I think Encore was on there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Only because I know I think there's a couple of shows on Encore we watch.
Oh, no, it's not. You'd have to pay for it. USA's on there, though.
Who watches USA?
Everybody watch USA. They got good movies on USA. Don't even start talking shit. Here you go. Yeah, there's no Encore. You'd have to pay. You'd have to pay for that one too. So there's call it $30. You're at 65. What else do you need?
That might be about it, wouldn't it?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know what else. What off the top?
TBS, Travel Channel, History Channel.
Nope. HGTV maybe, but I could do without.
Yeah, there's no HGTV on here, so you'd have to get that.
No, I can do without that.
Yeah?
Good.
Okay, well, $65 a month.
See, compared to the $219 I'm paying now.
Or you could fucking get on Spectrum and do the same plan. You're still $10, $15 cheaper, and you get your phone, your internet, and your fucking all your channels.
We switched from Spectrum because they had that blackout for a while where they were in disputes with certain
HBO and
yeah, it was
AMC.
actually like ABC at one point.
Right.
I think it was. And my old lady was heated because it was like football season and the games weren't being played. And she was like, "Nope, we're done." So
you can't get her to go back, is what you're saying?
she probably would now, but it'd probably be more of a hassle. Because once you get comfortable using the remote, I mean, I could do that stuff without even having to look at the remote.
Yeah, but you're gonna save yourself money.
What? You just said $10?
Yeah, but what internet do you have right now?
Spectrum.
What internet? Like what speed? You know?
Well, that's a good question. Because apparently my speed is not very fast on my internet.
Yeah.
But I actually called today and they said that I have the highest one available. Which makes no sense. Because the lady I actually spoke to, she's like, "Oh, you only got 20 something?" She goes, "Oh yeah, you're pretty slow." And so she looks it up. She goes, "Oh no, well you got the highest package." And I said, "That don't make no sense." She goes, "Well, yeah, what's available in your area, you have the highest one."
Oh shit! So what do you get? What? She didn't tell you the gigage?
No. Well, I just remember the number 20. But I ran that test,
Right.
and I wasn't paying attention to the download speed because apparently
They're different.
what I need for downloading is fine, like Netflix. I have no problem watching Netflix.
Right.
It pops right up. It's my upload speed.
So you had 20 up, is what you're telling me.
No.
Okay.
No, the lady on the phone told him he had 20, but he doesn't know 20 what.
Well, my upload when I ran the test myself was at like 2.3.
Yeah, that's fucking slow.
That is
Ours is,
horrendously slow.
yeah, that's like fucking dial-up slow.
And what's yours?
15?
Really?
Yeah, hold on.
Horrendously slow.
Stand
Well,
by.
I don't even understand what the difference is upload, download.
So download would be like downloading something. So
Netflix movies,
yeah.
songs that my edited songs I might purchase from iTunes.
Yeah. Upload would be doing anything else.
What do you?
Anything
Uploading
that's
would be
not-
like
yeah.
when you're trying to put something on the web. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Or when you're sending, a text in the group chat or whatever, that's uploading. Anything you're sending out is uploading.
Okay.
So that
I've never seemed to have a problem with that before, but The only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I've been having problems with my security cameras, not accessing them quickly.
Oh.
And I called the alarm company, and they had told me about the upload speed issue.
Yeah, mine's clocking at 15 right now. 16, 17, 18.
Really?
20.
Upload?
Yeah. 22. 23. 22.8 upload speed.
And download is 81?
Yeah. And that
I
download
think
is slow right now. Though.
My download was like in the 20s, and my upload was like at 2.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's dial-up, dude. How are you going to live in Cat City and have such shitty internet?
I have no idea. I haven't had a problem with it.
Do they not have, like, optical cable there?
No. That I know for a fact. It's not fiber optic.
Fiber optic? Yeah.
Is that what you have here?
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah. They ran all brand new cable.
From the street to your house?
Yeah.
Time Warner or Spectrum?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the good shit, homie.
I guess I gotta make some calls.
That, or you'd probably be better off just going to fucking like Verizon and getting one of those hotspots.
But if you've got what's feeding your internet is already slow, coaxial cable and whatever else, how does the hotspot?
A hotspot is using a cellular speed. So go get you because you're probably surrounded by fucking 5G towers where you live now. So get you a 5G setup and you'll be fine.
Huh. Good to know.
That, or if you know anybody that does any of that kind of shit, they might be able to have or might have some ideas for you that can help you out, lift up your speed a little bit.
My buddy Rob, his brother-in-law works for Spectrum.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
have to give him a call.
Because you might be like close and not even know it, like you don't know where the break-off's at. You know what I mean? Like there, you might be like 2 blocks away from the fiber optic cable. I can't believe that. I can't believe that this day and age that Spectrum can't give you anything better than fucking 20 gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. How any of that works. Again, I haven't had any problems. The only issue I have again is when I try to pull up something on my camera, like live view.
Right.
It takes a long time to access it.
So yeah, that's your upload.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's pretty quick. Like when they were doing the front yard, while I was at work, I would check to see how far did they get, what they do. But right on.
Really?
Yep. Right on, right on. Wow, yeah, you need to fire somebody up, dude. You need to call and
Several people.
you need to start doing like I did. You need to start finding some people's names. Start making some calls.
Emailing CEOs.
Yeah, something, dude. It's crazy.
It's funny you say that because that's exactly what she was just like. Oh yeah, wow, you're slow. And then she was like, oh, well, you got the fastest out there. You top of what's available in your area. She even said, you live in the boonies?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was like, no, I live right adjacent to Palm Springs. Palm Springs is popping. And she looked it up. She's like, well, yeah, but you got pretty much what we can offer, the highest we can offer.
that's crazy. You need to start calling some other companies.
I didn't think any other company could provide it.
Sure. But if they're tapping into the same fucking cable that Spectrum has, doesn't matter.
Right. I think that's the
I would
issue.
still call Frontier, dude, see what happens. Because Frontier's running that fucking fiber optic cable too. Yeah, the Fios, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I shouldn't even say I don't think because I have no idea. They're not going to come to my crib and run a whole new cable from my house to.
Why not? If they want to take customers from Spectrum, that's what they have to do. They know that. Man, stop thinking you know shit and call and find out. Because, like, no, I know that sounded like a dick, but I wasn't trying to be a dick.
You sounded like an asshole.
I did. I didn't mean to sound like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, you're wondering, but you're not gonna know unless you call. You know what I mean? Fucking call them and find out. Hey, dude, I got shitty ass internet, and this is where I live. Can you do any better?
Hey, run your test on your phone again and send me a screenshot.
All right. Look, Frontier high-speed internet phone TV. Explore Files Vantage. I wonder if they have you need to go to their website, maybe put in your zip code and see if they got you there. Because they're out here. Oh, yeah, look at that. You can put your address in and check availability. You want to check while we're on?
Sure. You want to talk into
Talk?
the mic?
Yeah.
We go.
So, yeah, we like to put butter on our bread with a butter stick.
Don't.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the wound is still open.
I know, right?
Because he's still pretty fired up about it.
Yeah. He's pretty adamant, right?
Yeah.
Searching for your address, finding your location, finding plans for you. We found the best plan for you.
Don't call us.
Yeah.
What does it say?
It's really way too much to read. It's not even saying anything in regards to
Internet?
speeds. Speeds may not be available in all areas.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you need to call them and find out because that's important.
Max speeds as fast as 12 M.
12 megabytes.
Yeah, you're better with fucking Spectrum
Spectrum at this
if
point.
they're 20.
Really?
Yeah, because 12 is fucking slow. Slower than Spectrum. You're fucked.
Yeah, in other words.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Sorry, Tony. You can come borrow my internet.
That'd be tree fitty.
Let you borrow for some 9-volt batteries.
There you go. That's the stipulation, bro.
Right? Gonna swing back around on that bullshit. Hey, dude, you know anybody that needs a dog? Wants a dog?
Jesus.
Well, your dog?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Well, because all the shit that I'm having put back here, I don't know if I want to have a dog in the backyard, you know what I mean? And you get all mad because he don't come inside and shit like that, and I don't need that negativity in my life. You know what I'm saying?
He's a sweet dog.
He is a sweet dog. Problem is that I'm not home enough. He's not home enough. And the person that the dog was for ain't home enough. So, you know, like, it's not good to have him, dude. Like, he needs a better life. Like, I can't, you know what I mean?
What do you mean you're not home enough? All you do is go to work and come home.
Yeah, but I don't come sit outside and try to train him out.
Why not?
Shit. Ain't my dog. God damn it.
Man, the dog didn't put Gorilla Glue in his hair.
Jesus.
Show some empathy. Take him for a walk.
I am showing some empathy. Why do you think I'm trying to give him away?
Walk.
I'm trying to give him to a better home and you trying to jam me up for it.
Dude, come home, break out the leash, walk him around the block. Talk to him.
Hey, you know where I live?
Jesus.
Talking about walking somebody around the block. Shit.
Dude, poor thing.
Why is it poor? He's a little puppy. He does. I mean, he's a great dog, dude. He's nice. I just don't need him back here.
Spend time with him. Talk to him.
Man, I barely spend time with my kids.
And again, that's a choice.
Hey, why are you trying to bring up hurtful shit, Tony?
You're the one that brought up your kids.
I didn't bring up the kids.
Yes, you did.
Oh, maybe I did.
Dude, talk to the dogs. Hey.
He can't talk back. What for?
He talks with his eyes.
I need other shit. I need other shit in my life to talk to than a dog. I got other shit going on. I can't. I thought you were going to be fucking helpful. Here you are trying to give me shit for trying to give
dogs.
trying to give that dog a better life. trying to give him somewhere where he can go and people love on him. You know, maybe a kid that really wants a dog that he could love on. That'd be a great dog for him.
How long you had him?
2 years. About 2 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Are you going to give away a family member of 2 years?
Man, me and you look at dogs totally different. I don't even want to go down this fucking road because we're gonna get fucked up letters about the dog and shit like that. You know what? I was never an animal person. I never had a dog in the house. And when my other son came, Dad, I want a dog, and I knew that up, where they live with their mom, they had inside animals, right? But okay, well, if you get him, you gotta train him to fucking go outside. Man, the dog was pissing and shit in the house all over the place. Like, nope. And the kid didn't want to pick it up. Nope. I'm not the one, son. Put that motherfucker outside. And he put him outside, and he doesn't come out and talk to the dog. Like, the dog sees him, and he'll go the other way. Like with me and Sebastian, he'll come hang out with us, right? Yeah. Come sit right next to our feet, like looking up at us. Like, we fuck with a dog, but I ain't got enough time. It's not a want. You know what I mean? It's not for me. And I'm trying to do the right thing to give it away. You trying to make me feel motherfucking guilty for it. And I'm trying to find him a good home to go to.
Dog, with all this time you're saving by buttering your bread with the actual stick of butter, you got time to go talk to him. You ain't got to wash the butter knife. You're saving all kinds of time.
I don't eat toast that often.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking Tony, bringing up some old shit. We was past that already, Tony. That really affected you. It's too goddamn funny. All right. You got anything?
I'm good.
You got anything else, Tony? Anything else you want to complain about we do?
No, I'm good.
Yeah? All right, everybody. Don't forget, you got to log on. Either go to our...
Get there.
Instagram, our Twitter, right? What's Twitter?
At @S_Madhouse. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay. Or you can email us directly, mingosmadhouse@yahoo.com, and tell us. Go ahead, Tony. Tell them what your problem is.
How do you butter your bread? How do you butter your toast? That's all I want to know.
No, that's not what you want to know. You said that the way I butter my toast, like I take a stick of butter out the fridge, peel it back, and I use it like a pencil.
You're doing it again. You're showing it with your
right?
hands.
And I rub the bread like I'm writing with a pencil. And he says that that's
with
gross.
What?
With a pencil.
Yeah,
a pencil.
I thought I heard that.
And he says I'm wrong for doing that it's gross. I think he's tripping. I think a lot of people do it. I know at least one person in that group text does it or has done it.
Okay. No, there's a difference between has done it and does it.
He may do it. He may be like, oh, shit, I forgot. I need to do that again.
He might have done, whomever you're talking about might have done it once to be, oh, that was nasty. I'm not doing that again.
No. What happened is he got a girl and she said, what the fuck you doing with that stick of butter? Now you got breadcrumbs all over it. We can't use that shit. Put it in the trash. If anything, that's what happened. All right. So if you've ever, or if you do, or you don't think there's anything wrong with using a fucking stick of butter to butter your toast with, let us know.
Or your corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob, you don't use it like a pencil. You lay it out on a plate and you just roll it on the butter. and there, I guarantee you, all four of them motherfuckers do it.
No, they don't.
I bet you they do.
Tony's gonna reevaluate
Dude,
friendships.
You're telling me like one guy I know for sure has put fucking butter, mayonnaise, cheese, and tapatio on his fucking corn. You know what I mean? And eating it on a stick. You're not gonna tell me that dude's not gonna fucking put a stick of butter on a plate and roll
the
it.
elotes guy. Okay?
Yeah.
With the little cart.
Yeah.
He's got a mound of butter. He does not take an elote out and twist it on that mound of butter to give it to you. He takes a knife or a spatula even, and he wipes it all.
Well, that's because he's doing it for the public. Now, let me ask you a question, Tony. You ever cook corn before? Your boiled corn?
Back in the day, yeah.
Okay. Did you put butter in the water?
No.
Why the fuck not?
What the fuck is going on?
You put salt and you put butter in the water before you boil the corn. Ivan, where you at?
This is the same motherfucker that cooks his pancakes in butter, but won't put butter on it.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's
He
true.
won't cook his corn in the butter, but he'll put butter on the corn.
So you don't have a problem. So you say put some butter water, put your corn on the cob in some butter water.
Yeah.
And
And
boil
cook it.
Okay, hey.
And then when you take it out, you
more
still
butter
put
on it.
butter on it and salt. Good, healthy shit. That's nice, good corn. Mingo's Madhouse at yahoo.com. You can visit us on
Please.
Facebook.
I need some input.
Tony
Madhouse Radio, is that what it is?
For what?
For Facebook, like I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Yeah, probably.
What is it on Instagram?
Mingo's _ Madhouse Radio.
Okay. So you can go on any of these platforms and find us and let us know what you think there. You can email us directly, mingosmadhouse at yahoo.com. You can go to YouTube, find us there and add your comments, whatever it is you want to say. And we'll read them on, let's say today's Tuesday. We'll read them on Friday's show. So on Saturday, you'll hear everything everybody had to say. So you better come with my 9 bolts. How long we got to wait? So just in case you didn't hear the first part, there's 9-volt batteries on the line because Tony complained that my smoke alarms keep beeping in my house. So if I'm right about the stick of butter and people have done it and it's cool, I get 9-volt batteries. If I'm wrong, he gets 9-volt batteries. Right?
Change in our smoke detectors.
Yes.
Yas.
Now for your guitars.
I'll buy my own. Fuck them.
All right, everybody. Love you. Talk to you soon. Peace.